I want to show you the key to accessing divine direction. The mystery behind coming out of a level of confusion in your life. Please pay attention to what I'm saying. No matter who you are, please hear me. As a pastor, as a businessman, as a parent, you will encounter realities that are more than your current ability to solve. I want to show you the mystery of coming out of that. If you learn this principle, I don't care what mountain stands before you, believe me, you will come out of it. Proverbs chapter 3, please, from verse 5. Trust in the Lord, he says. Please look up. With all thine heart, and lean not on what? So the Bible acknowledges that you have understanding, but there are situations that confront you in life. You must drop your understanding. So that's the first rule. Lean not on your own understanding. Are you ready for the mystery? Verse 6. Read it from your heart. 1, 2, read. Listen, the Bible here tells us that there is a possibility that God directs men, but it says there is a condition to get God's direction. It says, in how many ways? In all your ways acknowledge him. Listen, acknowledge him is a very powerful statement. It didn't say recognize him, it didn't say talk about him, it says acknowledge him. Let me tell you how to acknowledge a man. Pastor, let's assume that you were a guest minister in a church like this. Are we together now? And I am about to acknowledge Pastor. Listen, I will tell everyone, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have a man in this place. In 1997, he won an award as the most prestigious this and that. Are we together? He has been interviewed by BBC, CNN, CNBC. Are we together? In 2010, he did this and that and that. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here because of him. And we can move no further until we acknowledge him. Then I tell you, with a standing ovation, everybody celebrates so and so. The Bible says, in all your ways, when you stand before a mountain and you don't know what to do, draw from your archives of the results he produced before and begin to flaunt his majesty. You compel him to show up. Listen to what I'm teaching you. You will rise out of any mountain. Listen, when David went to give his brothers food, he met a beast of a man, one of the generations of the giants called Goliath of Gath, 6 fingers and 6 toes, threatening the nation of Israel. They had fought other kings in time past. They had fought other giants like Og, the king of Bashan, and many other giants, but not like this. This guy was a beast and was a warrior. Are we together? To an extent that Saul himself was afraid. The nation of Israel were afraid. The covenant was about to be jeopardized. And here came a little boy. When he stood and heard that beast roaring, he said, sorry, who is that guy? And they said, hey, you're a small boy, you're a teenager, just go back in peace, so that even if they kill us, you can escape and grow. Run away and go back. And then he looked at him and he went to Saul and said, Saul, I can take on this guy. And they said, you can take on this guy? Okay, we allow you. When he stood before Goliath, brothers and sisters, there's something you must know. A young boy cannot. Goliath looked at him and said, please, at least respect me. Am I a dog that you bring this thing for me? Hear what David said. He was standing before a mountain, and then he says, the God that delivered. He was invoking his presence. The God that delivered the lion, the God that delivered the, and it was like a code in the spirit. That's it. And God showed up. One sling to Goliath. Listen, I have seen this work in my life. There are times your boss will vow that by tomorrow you are leaving this job. Brothers and sisters, there are times there will be no job. You need 250,000 to pay your rent. You will be confronted. There are times as a pastor, you need over 10 million overnight to solve a problem. There is no human way. I'm teaching you a mystery. Go and shut your door. Throw away the problem and say, Jesus, I remember in 1991 when I almost broke my leg. Where is the God who delivered me from a bike? I show you how to rise. I remember when I was looking for a husband, they said I will never marry, but look the kind of man God brought. I remember for 3 years I didn't have a child. Where is the God? Although they said I had no womb, he gave me twins. In all your ways, acknowledge, acknowledge, acknowledge. Do it consciously.
You can like, you can share, and God's grace would continue to make it active with content that would bless you. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can like and share all our other pages, our platforms, and the Lord himself will truly bless you.